Get fired? Don't worry, your dismissal will be a motivator for you to pursue your own path to success. Being fired from a job can be an upsetting and depressing experience. It can, however, be a wonderful opportunity to start over and make something of your life. This article will look at the key factors that enabled you to start your own home business and become rich after being fired from your job. This video will walk you through the strategies you need to use with the resources you have to change your mindset and rise above adversity. Before we get started, you should subscribe to the Daily Hype Tracks channel if you haven't already. This channel can assist you in overcoming negative experiences, stress, and anxiety so that you can live a happy life. Watch the video until the end to learn about the strategies for becoming a home entrepreneur. On the other side of your harrowing experience, here are 10 best things you can learn as a result of being fired that will help you grow with a thicker skin. It reminds you that you are capable of far more than simply being told to quit your job. Getting fired appears to be a disastrous event until it happens to you. You then say, "The sun will rise again tomorrow morning. Why was I so worried about being fired?" Here are the top 10 things you should know about getting fired. 1. When you are fired, you realize in a moment of time that the job was not for you. To make it work, you distorted yourself into pretzel shapes. Now that you've been fired, it dawns on you, "I'm free." 2. When you get fired, you realize that, while job hunting is a pain in the neck, you get to pick which jobs you want to pursue. It's extremely difficult to muster the physical and emotional energy to pursue a job search after hours when you're desperately trying to please your boss at a job you truly hate. Now is the time to focus on getting the job that you deserve. 3. If you are fired, you may be entitled to unemployment benefits even if your former employer claims that you were fired without cause. They must show that you were fired for a reason, not just because someone didn't like what you said. If they are unable to prove their case, you will be found to be eligible for benefits. 4. When you get fired, you realize you have inner strength you didn't know you had. You may have spent weeks lying in bed, unable to sleep, because you were worried about your job. You thought losing your job would be terrible, but now that it's happened, you realize you're up to the task, and much more. When you overcome a new challenge, your muscles grow. Getting fired can motivate you to go above and beyond in your job search this time and find work with people who inspire and trust you. 5. Being fired forces you to look at the reality of your life and career. You must pause and consider the difficult questions. What do I want out of life? What do I hope to gain from my career? You now have the opportunity to look back on your journey thus far as well as forward on your journey as it approaches the horizon. It is your life and your career. Your miserable job gave you an excuse not to look at your life and plan your next steps. That excuse is no longer valid. Now it's just you and your path. What direction will your career take next? 6. When you're fired, you find out who your true friends are. Some of your former coworkers will vanish now that you've been labeled as untrustworthy. Some will support you, have coffee with you, and offer to be your professional reference. It's useful to know who's on your side and who isn't. 7. When you are fired, you have the opportunity to review your interview process for clues. If we are willing to learn, we can almost always recall statements and actions that would have alerted us to the unwholesome nature of the job and the management team we have just left. If we want to obtain the "oh, now I see it, when my ex-boss told me that she makes all the decisions and must not be questioned," that was my cue to say, "Maybe you should hire someone else. I accepted the position, but now I know I'll never work for a fearful boss again." 8. You get inoculated when you get fired. You realize that someone telling you, "I can't deal with you," isn't such a bad thing. At that moment, you feel powerful. Getting fired serves as a reminder that, even when we feel powerless, we have more influence on those around us than we realize. 9. Getting fired gets you out of a rut. Maybe you knew you didn't like your job, but you would have stayed for a long time if they hadn't told you to leave. Mother Nature is the best teacher there is. If we don't pay attention to her subtle messages, she sends bigger and louder ones until we do. 10. When you get fired, you realize how pointless it is to try to please people who will never understand you or value your abilities. Now is the time for you to step up and become your own boss without fear of being fired. The proven tips for becoming wealthy by starting your own home business are listed below. Please leave a comment below if you have any additional information about what you've chosen to begin with. Here are some 20 tried and true ways to get rich by starting your own business at home. Please leave a comment below if you need any guidelines about what you've chosen to start with, and we would be happy to assist you. 1. Start a business baking or cooking at home. 2. Start a business that helps kids. 3. Start a business taking care of lawns. 4. Learn to sew. 5. Run tasks or be a delivery driver. 6. Help with health and beauty. 7. Learn how to take pictures as a photographer. 8. Sell the things you made yourself. 9. Sell things on the internet. 10. Sell to an online resale store. 11. Use direct advertising. 12. Get a farm going. 13. Monetize a hobby. 14. Use social media for work. 15. Sell products from your affiliates. 16. Make web pages. 17. Rent out your skills. 18. Do telemarketing and virtual sales. 19. Shop for someone else. 20. Answer online polls. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and leave a comment below. The Daily Hype Tracks channel would be happy to help you. Also, remember to click the notification bell to stay up to date on our upcoming videos. Like and share this video with your friends. Bye. Have a good day until next time.